Welcome to the studio at Two Girls Treasure. I'm Diane Pruitt. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me for this pop art series. Welcome in. Welcome in. It just clicked its little thing over. I'm Diane Pruitt. We're in the studio at Two Girls Treasure where painting and patience should be partnered. However, sometimes I get so excited by what I'm doing and getting finished because I know you want to see a new project series. I know sometimes when we're doing the same thing every day, it can get kind of boring. And even I get bored with it sometimes. But the reality is, painting and patience, they are best friends. They should be anyway. So, if you saw the picture in the thumbnail or you saw the pictures on Facebook, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and like and subscribe to YouTube. That's still so confusing. YouTube is for our videos, Facebook is for our still photos and our reels. They just want it that way, so we'll live like that. Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. Here's where we'll do the recording, there's where we will share the results. So I shared pictures of our mirror. And guess what? I did exactly what I said don't do. I got in a hurry. I was leaving. It was pouring down rain, so I had to stay a few extra minutes. And I sprayed the mirror glass spray. Do you remember me telling you, don't spray the mirror glass spray until you get through painting all your colors and they are solid? I said that yesterday. I really did. And then I didn't do it. So what we actually ended up with is, let me pick this up and show you, because it doesn't look horrible, but it did exactly what I said it was going to do. Look at those paint marks. Look at those paint marks. Y'all, I did that. And let's see, what does that look like now? Okay, it's fixable. See the coral crush right next to the turquoise and the olive right there? It's looking better. So we'll reel it back one more time. Gosh, I get excited. I had so much inventory work to do yesterday that I did not get back in here at all. But when I did, I should have been supervised because I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. So all we're doing today is going over the stripes on our desk, and we're going to fix the mess I made on my mirror. So let me scoot some paint containers and my lamp completely out of your way so that you can see. Yeah, just like that. And we'll fix these boom stripes because I knew better. It's all right. It's not anything we cannot overcome. It's just a little challenging. And you see where I ran the mirror glass spray, so we got to fix that too. Don't spray the mirror glass spray until it's done. Don't do it. All right. So here we go. Turquoise coral. Dun, 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 turquoise coral. So let's clean this up. It'll work. I've got a nice stiff brush. And it's working really well. And I'm not going to overcompensate by piling paint on. And I'm going to take it nice and slow. But it did fill back in, so I'm thankful for that. So we'll just fill these in. turn the fan on to help dry it. Now, I already did the Coral Crush stripes on the desk. I think I like it more as a desk. Maybe it's Vicki Vale's desk. You know, if it was Vicki Vale's desk, it could double as a desk and a dressing table. Okay, Coral Crush, check. Both pieces, we've got that. So we'll close that up, toss it out of the way. We just need one of everything. All right, let's go Bluebird next. We'll take our brush and we'll Bluebird away. We're going to do both pieces because we have, I'm going to swing you gently because I don't like when the camera moves fast. Good morning, good morning. You are so precious. Momomoki, you are amazing. Thank you. Insane Mario, ew, it's okay. I'm perfectly fine if this is not your style. It's not everybody's style. This is not about which one is whose style. This is about letting go of societal expectations, like someone saying ooh, and overcoming the fears of doing work that you see in your mind's eye. So maybe you see something in your mind's eye that's completely different than this. I encourage you to take that step and do some amazing work. Thank you for being here. And if you haven't been following along, please know this is not my normal style. This is a vision that I had for a piece of furniture that was destined for the trash. Only because the legs were bad on the desk. They're the wrong legs. Because nobody wanted it. It had a funky paint job on it that was not going to come off without damaging the piece entirely. The bench that goes with it was damaged, but it's repairable if somebody would take the time. And while I'm not a comic book fanatic, I totally respect the art that it takes, the skill that's required to create something amazing. And my kids, all of the kids, they love comics, they love anime, pop art. It's such a beautiful, weird, wonderful art style. And this is my tribute to all of the artists who have ever been called weird. Stay weird, my friends. Normal is so overrated. What is normal anyway? And thank you for the compliment, Momo. God has gifted me with some visions of things, and sometimes I'm really self-conscious about sharing, because when you put yourself out there, there's always a critic. And it's hard to be criticized. But I have been in some prayer this morning, and I'm okay. You can criticize me all you want to. It will not sway me. I appreciate you all. Even the critics, thank you for stopping in. And I do. I pray that your vision for what is beautiful comes to fruition in your life. Make that happen. This is Bluebird. This is Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura out of Millen, Georgia. Fabulous, fabulous family. I love them so much. And their paint is an amazing product to use, specifically designed for furniture and cabinets. You need to do your kitchen cabinets, grab your Rethunk Junk Paint. You're not local, we ship. Now, shipping is not cheap, and shipping is definitely not free. So keep that in mind. I got a crazy shipping quote yesterday, and I got a reasonable shipping quote yesterday. So pricing is all over the board these days. Fuel has not come down yet. But we can get you what you want. We'll find a way. I love this color. It is bold. It is vivid. It makes no apologies. And if you're a Duke fan, this is your color, man. We did a tribute to Duke a few years ago, and we used this color. It turned out fantastic. All right. We have the Bluebird on here. Now let me spin you back. Aw. Thank you so much. You are kind. And I truly appreciate kindness in this world where there's so little. Thank you. I see the kindness. I accept the kindness. And I thank you. You are a precious friend to the studio. Please always know how much I love that about you. And if you're ever in our neighborhood, always, always stop in and say hello. We love our guests, and we love to talk about color and projects and ideas, and we really love to make them come to life. And I talk a good game about being patient. Lord, I'm impatient sometimes. I knew better. I just wanted that mirror glass spray on there. I love mirror glass spray. It's some kind of witchery. I don't love it for that reason. I just love that all of a sudden you can spray a plain old piece of glass or a jar or a bottle and boom, you've got a mirror just like that. I think that's the coolest thing. All right, there's our Bluebird. Here's our Bluebird right next to Olive. That's exactly right. And see, there's a project waiting that I'm really excited about doing, especially since we have the Swan mold set now from Iron Orchid Designs. I have a picture and I can share it with you soon. But we're going to finish this the right way first. And I have the tables, so I can I can absolutely credit the artist, and we will not replicate her work, but we will do an inspired project piece based on her work. As soon as we finish this collection. All right. And Bluebird here. Trying to make sure I don't get any paint on my Dolly shirt. Y'all, I love Dolly. And if you've never been to Dollywood, it is probably the most precious place on earth. Very Dolly inspired. And just a great family vacation. We went at Christmas. Scott and I talked to a customer the other day about it. She had been, but she had not been at Christmas. I highly recommend. Make sure you take a good, thick, warm blanket. A quilt would be awesome. Make sure everybody has their own blanket because it will be chilled. And take that train ride at night at Dollywood at Christmas. And as much paint as I get on my t-shirts, I don't want paint on this one. Scott doesn't either because that means we'll have to go back to Dollywood immediately. Just to get a t-shirt? Yes, that's true. Yes, that's absolutely true. All right. Let's break out our beautiful green. I'll start here and then I'll go to the table. So this sort of puts me a day behind schedule. It's okay. Patience and painting and patience. It's hard, y'all. It's hard to be both. Now, did you see what I did right there? There was a little dot of paint that's on my finger. There was a dot of trash or something. And I pulled it off, took my brush, smushed some paint in it, and it covered it right up. That's the way to fix a boo-boo. All right, there's my bright green, and this is my bright green, and this is my bright green. Let's go here. There we go. Now, you might notice I'm putting some chunky, thick coats of paint on. I'm smoothing it, but I am putting a little bit extra so that I can't touch it because it's going to take extra time to dry. My sweet man brought me a trailer load of amazement. I've been sharing some images on Facebook, but we clean everything, we measure everything, we put it in inventory, we put it in our system so you can see it online, and so you can buy it in the store. All right, let's get here. And let's hit these green stripes again. I think these are pretty good actually over here. Wouldn't hurt, wouldn't hurt. Since we're going, and because I will not be able to come back in the studio today, I better go ahead and do this now. All right. Green and green. I love this color. It has that jadeite vibe to it. Oopsie, too much. Too much. All right, let's see. Last stripe. Yeah, I guess I'm glad I went over these. They needed it. I like that. All right. See, we can correct the situation. I won't do it again. I'm here. The phone rang. Did not answer it. Did not answer it. I did wash all of my brushes this morning. I did. So let's go rustic clay. Got it. I love this color for so many reasons. Let's see. Rustic clay is next to the turquoise. Oh, I might have put... Wait. I gotta stand it up for just a minute, y'all. Let me make sure I'm putting my colors where they're supposed to go. Rustic clay. Okay. I might have put the coral where it wasn't supposed to go, but it's okay. It reinforced it. So my rustic clay is right here, and it's next to the marigold. I can kind of see the marigold, so we're good. Rustic clay here. When you make a mistake, just find the way to correct it. Don't be discouraged. We're totally human. So if you don't make a mistake, something's up. But don't let your mistakes define your work. Unless it turns out to be an amazing mistake. Sometimes those are superb. Okay. Rustic. Boom. Boom. Now, this one's awesome. Oh, get that out of here. Let's clean that up. I didn't realize there was rustic clay on the lid. And we'll just go ahead and clean up this drip right here while we're going, because we're going to spray it again. So it's okay. That's okay too. It's all okay. It is all repairable. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I think we've got the rustic clay covered. So this is what we're doing. I'm going to correct my mistake, patiently correct my mistake, and we're going to keep this moving forward today. And I'm going to do this not as quickly as I can, but I am going to try to get finished so that I can go get the inventory ready for you to purchase in store and online. We have some beautiful, beautiful pieces that just came in. Not a lot of big furniture, only one giant piece, and we do have some accent tables and we have some really good stuff. Oh, that's stuck. There we go. Phew, that was concerning. All right, let me get a good brush. Do 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 do. I don't really need one that big. I know I have more brushes. I know I do. Here's one of my favorites right here. All right, so I didn't do rustic clay over there. See? Getting in a hurry, getting ahead of myself. Right next to the rustic clay. Got it. Got it. And then we'll go do the desk. And I am not even sure what time it is right this minute, but I'm feeling like I'm over time. There we go. Bada boom. All right, right there. In between the, yep, in between the rustic clay and bluebird. All right. Making progress, y'all. Okay. Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight, Harbor Night, Harbor Night, Harbor Night. One of my favorite moody colors. This is from the Heritage Collection. I'm not going to say that it was inspired by Bridgerton, but you draw your own conclusions. We have colors like Parchment and Harbor Night, Rosewood, and I myself have not watched Bridgerton, not because I didn't want to. I don't have the HBO, and I really don't watch much TV. I would rather paint. I would rather create. So, but I really would probably like to watch the series. Boom, boom. Yeah, this one definitely needs to be touched up. I set the trays down and the paper stuck to it. Today was supposed to be all about clear coating everything. Painting and patience, they do go together. All right, I'm feeling like I've got to do these last two stripes and then stop for right now. Although I hate to go away, I know that there is so much work to do in the store. And I have some guests coming. This I already know. All right, y'all. We're going to have to call it a morning, and I will not knock the camera off. Doo doo doo. I will continue really quickly off camera to make these, not quickly, very patiently. I will put these stripes back together. I will walk away from the studio and let everything dry, and I will work on inventory diligently until our guests arrive and until our Mel gets here, and she can help me with some inventory too. So, what would Dolly do today? She'd strum her guitar and say, "It's going to be a beautiful day." If you have something amazing that in your mind's eye you see and you want to make come to life, do it. Do you need some encouragement and some help? Call me. We can Zoom a meeting. I don't even have Zoom. We'll find a way. We'll make it happen. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to do the work that God inspires me to do. And I thank you for your encouragement and your support of what I do. That means everything. I hope you have an amazing day. Fingers crossed that I don't make another mistake like I did last night. We will clear coat tomorrow. We'll do some hardware. We'll put framework back together. And we've got some resin to pour. Let's see how much of that we can make happen in the next 36 hours because that's the time God gave us and we're going to make the best of it. Y'all have a beautiful day. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.